everyone, this is Sally with thepolkadotlife.com. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the United States, specifically Huntsville, Alabama. Today we are going to be using the Hydrangea Hill Suite of products. I love flowers, you know that about me. I love all the flowers. I can only grow a certain type of hydrangea. I can't seem to have much luck with the beautiful blues and the pinks and the lavenders, but I love them. And so these papers are going to be going away shortly. The dies and the stamp set will carry over into the next annual catalog. I can tell you that. But those beautiful papers just make your cards pop. And so I want to be sure that you place an order for those if you don't already own them. If you love flowers, you are going to want to stay tuned and see all of your choices and the pretty creations that you can make with this paper. These cards will be a blessing to many others. They are great for all different kinds of occasions. Let's get going and start our project. This is going to be a quick video. It's just assembling, really. I wanted to explain to some of you who might not know what to do with this particular style of paper. I see there is at least one of these types of papers in the new catalog, and I wanted to show, maybe there's a beginner on here that doesn't really know what to do with this. You could use it on a scrapbook page. Obviously, it's 12 by 12. It will work for that. There are some fun folds that would work with this, but they're a great way to knock out some quick cards in a hurry, and they are beautiful. So we're going to take this, and because this is a 12 by 12, we are going to cut 4 inches. It's so hard to cut the first cut through these beautiful papers, isn't it? And then we are just simply going to take this and we are going to take it to our 5 1/4. And then I'll finish this one up later, and there will be a little strip since that's a 12 by 12 piece of paper. Okay, now that we have our DSP, let's bring in this gorgeous grape layer to give it a little pop. We're going to be using the basic white thick card base. And it kind of gets a little lost on there if we don't. Well, I put that on the wrong piece, but it will work. Don't do that. Put your glue on your DSP. Don't do like I do. But here, since it's only just that 1/8 of an inch, it didn't really matter. If it would have been a bigger margin, I would have had to flipped it over and made it work, or cut a new piece. But here we have this piece then that we are able to decorate. And I want this piece showing. I think it's really beautiful. From Highland Heather, I've used the detailed band die, and I have cut out this lovely, intricate piece for the front of my card. I want to use a little glue just so it's not flapping in the wind on my card. And we're just going to try to center it, just leave a little bit of a margin up there so it doesn't look like it's falling off your card. But we want to save as much of this down here as we can. And I feel that that's pretty equal across both sides. And I am just going to carefully flip this over. And you just want to make sure you don't bend your gorgeous grape piece of cardstock. We're just going to Scotch tape these ends down like it was a piece of ribbon. And that just keeps it from popping back out. We have our basic white cardstock, and we're just going to fold it. And give it a good crease. again, we're just going to take that green glue and we are going to give it enough to give it some wiggle, but not so much that it comes out of the sides. And that is just so, so pretty. It just really doesn't need a lot. And there is an insert, not an insert, but another piece that you can lay on top of this one. And I use the Peaceful Moments stamp set just to stamp the word thank you. And we'll just take a few dimensionals. No saggy middles. And just give those a quick toss to the side. And then we can just lay this right on top there. And look just how quickly that came together. You could finish, you'll get 6 of these cards, and you could finish them all off at one time, and maybe just keep some of these with different sentiments stamped, and you could just throw a sentiment on there, and you would be ready in a matter of minutes to take care of any card need, any last minute birthday invites, need a sympathy card, any of those kind of things. And I just wanted to show you a few more that I have made. I did this one from the same piece of, well, there are 2 pieces of paper, and I did this on the other one. I ran this through the Subtles embossing folder, and I'm not sure if you can see that, but I will have a picture on my blog that is close up, and it really, really looks beautiful. And this is with the Rococo Rose, and I just used the coordinating stamps to make an envelope and just decorated the inside. I didn't take time to do that on camera for you today, but there are just some really nice little splotchy pieces that color things in nicely in this stamp set that you will use with a lot of other stamps. This is one that I did using the Seaside Spray, and I made a happy birthday card, and I think that it is just lovely as well. This was probably my least favorite, but once I started working with it, then I loved it. And I love these little pearls that match the suite of products. And this just lifts up to say the world is better because of you. I use that little splotchy stamp, and it's so cute. Here is a little fun fold that's just really super sweet. Uses a lot of designer series paper. It just opens in a few different layers. And I thought that one was sweet too. Use those pearls on that one as well. My friend Stephanie and I got together and were able to stamp together safely in the first time in over a year. And it was a sweet, true gift from God. I cherish her friendship, and we just had the nicest day together. And she made the flower, I made the card. It was a group effort, but she used her sponge daubers in the Pacific Point and the Highland Heather, and she might have even had a little layer of Seaside Spray in there, and just made different areas darker and lighter, and then cut this layer out. There's a die that you can go through the back and flip these petals up, and it just made a sweet addition to this card. And I've just left this as kind of a note card. And then this one, it may glare in the camera, but it's some of the mercury glass acetate that comes with this suite of products. And I love that the dies have this little tiny tag that you can use with these little sweet sentiments. And then inside, I simply just use that splotch stamp. I don't think I even stamp these ones off. They're more of a straight color. And I put some of this snail mail white twine on it. And I thought it was just really, really sweet. It could be for any occasion, but it's beautiful color. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little video to show you how to utilize that type, that style of paper, and just make some really quick and easy cards. Any die cut, punch, stamp, whatever would work well, and you could just sub out what you have, make use of what you have, but you're gonna really wanna make sure that you get some of this paper before it's too late. As always, remember to be kind, send a card, and do something creative. Bye-bye.